Hello my dears, this is Sarah from sheholdsdearly.com, and today I want to show you how to create your very own design board. You can just do a group of beautiful pictures to kind of just give you a feel for where you're going in a design, or you can get on Pinterest and really look at, you know, what they call them collages, they call them design boards, mood boards. Here's my friend Jamie's, which she was trying to decide on art for 3 different options for art, and I feel like that was really helpful. This is my friend Deb's Kitchen over at Seeking Lavender Lane, and she does have 3D renderings, which are better than mood boards or design boards. But this is the next step down, and I think they're really good. They're really easy to make. They're really easy to adjust. So that's what I want to show you today. There's just they really do give you an idea of where you're going. Like, this is a beautiful nursery. It will save you so much time and money because you'll have this narrowed down and have a good feel for what you're going to end up with. So the first thing you're going to want to do is collect all the pieces. So we're going to look for decorations. I'm going to do my husband's office with you guys. So I already have this chair. This is from Target. And you want to right click. Now Target's tough because the pictures magnify when you hover over them. So you want to completely open it. And then right click and hit Save Image As. Put it on your desktop. I've already got this lamp as well from IKEA, so I'm going to grab this. Try to get things with white backgrounds. They make it just a little bit simpler on the graphic design end. And you're just going to collect all the pieces. Now if you have something that you made, you could check Etsy or I like Wayfair. So I am going to use a table I recently made, the concrete top, or I remade. So let's get something similar. Okay, it looks kind of like this one. And I want an angle, I want it straight on. You want things in a good position for how you're going to use them in the room. So a straight on angle is going to be best for this. This is $1,400 and we did it for less than $100. Our knockoff version. Okay, we're gonna save image as, put this on the desktop. I'm gonna go grab some art from art.com. I love pattern pictures, especially in masculine spaces. So we're gonna get some football art. I found this gorgeous sign, cast iron sign in black. So let's get a shot of this. This is from Etsy. Other places you could look at are Overstock, Ballard Designs, Pottery Barn, World Market, Rugs USA, The Container Store. Great sources for photographs. Then if you just need like generic things, like I want a laptop that just has a PC that just has a blank black screen. So I'm going to Google that and look at images. Just grab anything that will work. You can resize it, you can crop it, just get the main idea. So we'll just use this one. And I'm going to do some pictures of windows. We're going to add in some windows. So again, Google images and save these. I'm going to get some curtains, white curtains off Wayfair. Then you're going to go to canva.com. This is the design program I like to use. And I do have the pro version, but you can get it for free for 30 days. So do that. And it's like $10 a month after that. So you're going to do create a design, set your measurements to inches, and then I like 11 wide by 8.5. So just like a piece of paper on its side. And then that brings you to the design board area. You have all this stuff here on the left, and we need to get all of our pictures uploaded. So hit uploads, hit this turquoise button, and grab everything that you can use to build your mood board. Okay. You grab the things that are in the best position for realistically how this is all going to come together. So I chose the chair that's turned around instead of facing me. And we're going to start by building from the back of the room and then forward. So I'm going to add in my windows. You just click on it and it puts it over on your board. And then when the purple lines show up, you know that you have everything aligned, centered, and the same size. So those are helpful. Then we're going to do the curtains. So let's grab some curtains, click on the curtains. Now I'm gonna crop this. So go to the top bar up here on the left and hit crop. I'm gonna use one panel. I'm not gonna use that one with the side with the chair because that's more complicated. So get a very simplified version of whatever you're using. Click done. Then we want to remove the background. So come up to effects. And this is my favorite part. This is only with the Pro version. So that's why I have the Pro version. Then I could rebuild that curtain rod a little bit with the restore button, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So put that in position, and I want the exact same curtain on the other window. So I come up here to the little plus sign, I duplicate it, but it gives me a background again. So I have to remove it again, go to effects, background remover, and then it's still in the wrong position. So I'm going to show you how to flip it. See the flip button, flip horizontal, and we're good to go. So put that in place. Now we're going to build up the furniture. So I'm going to grab my table, remove the background, and it doesn't do it exactly right. It's a little messy. So that's when you grab your eraser up here on the left. Just clean it up real carefully. I bumped the chair there, or bumped the table there, but the chair will cover that. Okay, we got this in place, and you want, as you move, this is a optical illusion of making it more realistic. You want that desk to get kind of bigger and a little bit lower so it feels like it's closer to you. Then we're gonna throw in some artwork, clean up the backgrounds, size everything, put it up on the wall. Let's add our computer, desktop. Lamp, and even if it's a white background, I still remove it because I want everything to look really layered and realistic. So I decided that I want the lamp actually on the left side because my husband's right-handed, so I'm gonna have this really great gold office organizer on his right side to put the pens in. So to flip it, we're just gonna flip horizontally, drop this over here on the left. Add in the storage, the chair. Oh, and I decided I don't like this crossbar down here, so I'm just gonna take that out. It's more realistic to not have it there. Our table doesn't have that. Okay, and I always wanna do a signature pop of green. So I grab my token fern, drop that over there by the lamp, and then add a rug. Now this part, one more trick I want to teach you is how to layer. So the rug is going to be very large, but I want it behind everything. So that's when I come up to the position button, and it will let you have options about how to layer things. So I want this all the way to the back, and then let's just add a label. So I'm going to go into elements and grab the square. I'm going to turn it into a rectangle. Just resize it. I'm going to change it to white. And then I really like to make my labels kind of transparent. So I come up here to this kind of faded out square and I turn it down to like 70 or 80. There we go. And then we're just going to put some text on that and we are done. So come over to the left and hit the T where it says text. Change your font, change your sizing. I like to space my letters a little bit. I like how that looks. And then we just have to download it. So come on up to the download button. This is a PNG, that's my favorite. It gives you a transparent background. So download that and there we go. In the past, I have made one for our living room that really helped me. I've put simpler ones together that aren't to scale, but just helped me get a feel for a look I was going for. So yeah, this is something that we do in our design school. It's called Behind the Scenes, and we are only open a few days out of the year. There's a huge wait list and we are open until Sunday night. So if you're interested in joining us and learning a whole bunch more design skills like this, go ahead and click on the link below and you can learn more about it. And I hope to see you in class. All right, take care, you guys, and I will talk to you soon.